Welcome, everyone. I am King Nico, and we are live from Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters. We have been an absolute force to be reckoned with for the last 5 years now, and we remain going on strong. We have resisted everything that they have thrown at us from 2020, all that nonsense, and now they are giving us what they gave to us on Monday, fake staged eclipses. This was one of the biggest blasphemous abominations I have ever seen happen in this world. So Monday, April 8th was a perfect date with the devil to perform such ritual that we have been. Listen, I do not come on YouTube live every single day, but for the past 2 weeks now, I have been on every single day, and we have been blowing this thing wide open. So Monday, April 8th, 2024 equals 666. I have a video here. This video is from the channel, the European Space Agency. They have over 1.5 million subscribers. This video only has 10,330 views, and it was posted April 8th, 2024. Yes, Monday, April 8th, 2024. And in this video, they are pretty much claiming responsibility for the staged eclipse that took place, because I can now safely 100% assure everyone that is tuning into this that what was witnessed on Monday was absolutely man-made, fake, staged, and it was a huge ritual to usher in the biblical end of days. Gabriel's here, says peace and blessings, Nico. So we're going to watch this video. Again, it's from the European Space Agency coming out of Europe, and we have to check what they have owned up to that was posted the day of.
During a solar eclipse, the Earth is plunged into darkness and the Sun's ghostly atmosphere becomes visible. But what exactly causes solar eclipses, and how do scientists create their own artificial solar eclipses? And how will our mission, Proba 3, generate artificial solar eclipses on demand? Let's find out. So, how do solar eclipses happen? The answer is simple. It's when the Sun, Moon, and Earth are perfectly aligned and the Moon covers the entire disk of the Sun. The fact that solar eclipses happen at all is a cosmic coincidence. It just so happens that the Sun is 400 times bigger than our Moon, but also 400 times further away. So the two bodies look the same size in our sky. Solar eclipses are extremely valuable because they allow scientists to study the Sun's atmosphere, also known as the solar corona. Scientists are particularly interested in this region of the Sun because it's the source of solar wind and space weather, which can impact satellites and Earth. These effects are especially noticeable during coronal mass ejections, enormous bubbles of superheated gas ejected from the Sun. The solar corona is 1,000,000 times fainter than the Sun's surface, so the light from the solar disk needs to be blocked in order to see it. This is why eclipses are ideal for studying this region, and scientists trek all over the world to see them. Unfortunately, though, solar eclipses are a rare phenomenon, occurring only for a few minutes every 18 months or so. But how do we know anything about the solar corona, given that eclipses occur so rarely? Scientists use coronagraphs, special telescopes that use a disk to block the Sun's bright surface. In other words, a coronagraph produces an artificial solar eclipse.
And liftoff of Soho.
Coronagraphs are not only used on the ground but also in space. Previous Sun-observing missions such as SOHO incorporate coronagraphs to study the corona, but their effectiveness is limited. Mimicking a real solar eclipse is difficult. When using a coronagraph, light spills around the edge of the disk, distorting the view we get. The best way to minimize this spillover stray light is to move the disk further away from the telescope lens. But how much further away? Approximately 150 meters, the length of 1.5 football pitches. And sending something that big into space is just not a practical idea. So how can we create a perfect artificial solar eclipse in space? This is where our upcoming Proba 3 mission comes in. Instead of relying on a single impractically long coronagraph, Proba 3 consists of 2 spacecraft, a camera satellite and a disk satellite. They will fly together so precisely that they will operate like a single coronagraph, around 150 meters long. One spacecraft will block the sun, creating an artificial eclipse, while the other will observe the sun. To make this possible, the 2 spacecraft will have to stay positioned with millimeter scale accuracy. Proba 3 will be able to create artificial solar eclipses on demand, significantly advancing our understanding of this mysterious region.
Wow, they have just admitted they released that video on Monday, the day of when this took place, and it was them that pulled it off. They've shared diagrams. Like, guys, they have pretty much claimed responsibility. So we're going to look at the image that they shared. So that was the video. They pretty much showed you and told you to your face that they are going to be blocking out the sun. So here we have their image, their little diagram, and we're going to compare it to the one that I drew up. So this is coming out again from the European Space Agency. Right here in the bottom right hand corner, you can see my mouse circling the real sun. They have an artificial solar eclipse machine, which is this right here. So as the video described, they're going to place this fake simulator in front of the real sun right there to block it out. So the light from the sun is being blocked out by a simulator here. And then they have another simulator here that's simulating the fake eclipse. Unbelievable stuff. So look at this diagram. And now we're going to look at the one that I drew up. And yeah, so this diagram has space and has the blue ball floating in space. That's fake. Everything that took place in our atmosphere within our realm, right? Just below the firmament. So this is exactly what we saw and falls in line with their diagram. The real sun way up above here being blocked out by their fake simulator. And what was shown to us was their fake simulated eclipse. So I labeled it even to real sun high up being eclipsed by a simulator, fake moon eclipsing fake sun. So we have broken this down. We just found the video that was posted revealing and claiming responsibility on their website. It also has the full story, ESA's solar eclipse maker, Proba 3, right? It's got all the science behind it, producing artificial solar eclipses. There you go. So also another thing, a movie trailer was released again Monday, April 8th, 2024. Again, another a big day here for these people. Monday, April 8th, right? So this film is called Fly Me to the Moon. It's about the story of the Apollo missions and the race to become the first nation on the moon. And the whole backstory of this film is how they wanted to win the race. So they wanted to pretty much beat the Russians there. So they decided to fake the moon landing. They hired Stanley Kubrick. It's unbelievable. It's in this film, Fly Me to the Moon, which is released this July. So Fly Me to the Moon equals 192. So I put that in the gematria calculator. So Fly Me to the Moon equals 192, just like Leave the World Behind, which was another coded movie, which came out Obama movie. So Barack Obama also equals 192. Eclipse. So that trailer was released on the day of the eclipse, Monday, April 8th, equals 192. Great Tribulation equals 192, right? And there's your Monday, April 8th. Yes, peace and love, everyone. I'm a new subscriber. Very interesting stuff. Caught my first live. So welcome, Aya Lee. Welcome to the Resistance. We have pretty much decoded this whole thing and we have the suspects now. It is the European Space Agency that has taken responsibility for simulating a fake eclipse and also claiming responsibility, which is the big one now. This is where it gets into signs of revelation. They blocked out the sun. So now they have hijacked the whole realm from the land to the sea and now the skies and God's heavenly luminaries. So 1086, Large Hadron Collider. We're talking about the effects now of what happened and the ritual. And it seems to me that it is instant. And I said it could be instant, right? I said the effects after the following days, weeks, right after this ritual takes place will be crazy. There'll be rumors and chaos ensuing, war, and live right now. I believe Iran has fired hundreds of drones. Again, drones, which is controlled by AI. So whatever they impregnated into this world and gave birth to with their CERN and their NASA and the European Space Agency, yeah, this beast of revelation is now here, great tribulation, and is going to be causing the chaos before it reveals itself as the hero that's going to bring about the new world order, the one world religion, and the one world government. All worship and prayers to the all-seeing eye of providence, of Horus, right? It's Satan. So we've gone over how the Egyptians worshipped the sun because the sun had no one ruling over it. It pretty much ruled over all the land, giving light and taking light away, right? So obviously the Egyptians, with all their ritual magic, decided to mummify themselves, to be reincarnated, to come back at a time. And it looks like it's these times now, biblical end of days, where they can, instead of looking up at the sun and being at its mercy, they have now gone through a process of transhumanism. So look at all the numbers here on the gematria, World Wide Web, right here at the bottom. Sorry if you can't see it, because what they've created a web, a matrix for them to control through technology and AI and internet. So World Wide Web is 1086, transhumanism 1086, because they knew that their bodies were weak. They could barely live past 20, 30 years old, right? Many of them died very, very young. So they knew to become immortal, they'd have to be birthed into technology. And this technology is very advanced and superior and is now pretty much in control of this world. So we've seen pictures coming out. Everyone, I told them, check your images, check the reflections of the sun simulator in your photos and zoom in, and you'll be able to see the hexagonal pattern of the sun simulator. So, but we have it confirmed now. The European Space Agency has admitted and claimed responsibility. They've given us videos, they've given us diagrams of exactly what they did, blocking out the sun. So now we have no idea when the biblical prophecy of the 3 days of darkness or any darkness of God blocking out the sun, because they are now blocking out the sun and putting light sources wherever they want. So we are in some very, very crazy times where these people have capabilities to do things like this. So Iran launches dozens of drones towards Israel. So the war has begun. Tribulation, as I've been talking about, we're in the end days. Tribulation equals 846, just as World War III is also a direct connection to tribulation. So tribulation 846, World War III 846, and it looks like that's what we're experiencing now. Quickly bring up this story here from 2017. It's from The Guardian, so a very reliable source from mainstream media. And look at the story here. Energy research. Let there be light. Germans switch on largest artificial sun. So forget what the scientists hope to accomplish. We already know what they're doing with these devil devices, right? It's to corrupt the Bible and people on earth and to manipulate Bible prophecy. So notice here it says, "Let there be light," and I've already brought up on a previous show that the first words that God mentioned in the Bible, Genesis 1:3, and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So now they are now becoming this god of this realm by being in control of the light. Now they are no longer at the mercy of God's heavenly luminaries that tell us when it's day, when it's night, what season it is, what the weather's like. They have full and complete control, right? And again, it's not humans. It's humans that were at the mercy of the demons that manipulated them. But now, whatever is here is the beast of Revelation. Again, I've been covering this for 5+ years now. August 2019. So there you go, Sun Simulator. I've been on the Bible prophecies and keeping an eye out. And it's brought us all the way to right here where we are in 2024. Okay, and I believe that's all I've got to show you today. Again, Fly Me to the Moon was released, the trailer, on Monday, along with the video from pretty much the confession from the European Space Agency of what took place. And it's all tied in with leaving the world behind, Obama, eclipse, and great tribulation. Right now, we could be going into World War III, which again is tied in with tribulation. So if anyone has anything to add or say, let's get it out here. I've been on every single day covering this. The videos on my channel, it kind of got recommended in the beginning, but after people realized and seen the information and how on point it's been, I've even created diagrams and pretty much called it out from before it happened. And now everything that took place is just confirming that we were right and we have been on point and we are in tribulation. We are in the biblical end of days, and I am under attack. This information is not getting out there the way it should. People have messaged me and said they've shared it to so many people, and it should have more than the number. And they've seen that the count is not rising after they know they've sent it to many people. So I told them, yes, like I said, I'm on every government agency's watch list in the world, every nation, because right here, Crusaders of the Resistance, we are the biggest threat to the New World Order because we have the potential to save billions of souls, right? We can limit the amount of souls that will suffer in the lake of fire come Judgment Day. So the view count on all my videos has been frozen. So no matter if you get 1 million people to watch it, it will stay frozen. I've seen the count reverse, hundreds and hundreds of views, right? Other people have seen it. So I need some serious help getting this information out there. I see all the other Freemasons and the controlled opposition influencers allowed to post the exact same information and get it out there, right? So there's some very weird stuff going on. We are at war. I said it live from Niagara. This is an act of war. And they, again, have admitted to blocking out the sun with technology, right? I don't know how many more times I have to say that. I don't want to have to keep playing the video. It's there for everyone to see. And people need to wake up and understand what's going on, that everything now that has taken place on this earth, especially with the war in Israel, Iran, Palestine, is now being controlled by the fallen angels. Jim Lever says, hello, my brother, save the children. Yes. Sue saying hello. Welcome everyone that's joined. I'm early today. I just wanted to come on and make a really short video. It's not going to be long. I do need help sharing pretty much all the information. We've already got it in. We've done at least 10 to 20 hours before and after this eclipse, right? Calling everything to a T on point, right? So I don't know how we were able to do that, but it seems that we are now a huge threat to the establishment, to the New World Order, to the elite. So they do not control us here, Crusaders of the Resistance. I am not a Mason. I'm not a controlled op. We submit and are followers of Jesus Christ, right? Born again. So again, my stuff is getting attacked and blocked and censored like I've never seen before, to the point that other people, new subscribers, have seen it and have messaged me and told me, yeah, there's something strange going on with your channel. So please, guys, this information, help it get out there. I cannot share it all by myself, because even when I do, I get blocked for hours on end, and they mess with my accounts, give me 30-day suspension. So I'm not having luck getting it out there on all these evil demonic platforms. Roxanne, yes, it was Roxanne is one that messaged me and said that they're attacking this channel and freezing the view count from rising and reversing the numbers. Thank you, Roxanne. She's there to testify. Says, I seen it for real. They are blocking your likes and views. Appreciate you stepping in to say that. Thank you. I received no notifications you went live. Yep. So again, this channel is under attack. They wouldn't be attacking it if I was just here rambling conspiracy nonsense. Everything that I have shared with you has been nothing but the truth. I have used the Bible from Genesis to Revelation to make sure that everything I said falls in line with the word of God and all of Bible prophecies. I do not call myself proven Bible prophecy for no reason. And they know that we are onto them. They know the power and what we can do with it, right? With the truth. So the biggest threat is Jesus Christ, is God, and they do not want this getting out. I didn't get a notification either. I never do. So Blissful Beauties here says, hi, Nico. So yeah, again, if you're just joining late, recap the video. It's about Proba 3, which is from the European Space Agency. They released a video on Monday, April 8th. And it's pretty much explaining what they did and how they blocked out the sun and faked and simulated their own eclipse, which is exactly what we saw took place, right? Never give up. No, I'm not giving up. Even if the video says only 2 people watched it, I know deep down that thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, are seeing and looking at this, and it's not going to show you that, right? So again, we're doing something very, very right here. We're sharing what needs to be shared, and they do not like it. I fought for 10 years, got the t-shirt, get used to it. I cite my data empirically. Thank you, Ride the Wind. Okay, so I'm going to end this video off. Send me messages, keep them coming. I'm going through them all. Thank you very much for helping out whoever has been sharing and sending these footages and the research out there, right? So again, I'm not going to stop. I will probably come back on later if I have to, because this is some of the world's most important information that needs to get out right now, right? So this video should be one of the most viral videos in the world right now, next to the war that's going on in Israel or Iran, Palestine. I didn't get a notification either. I was lucky enough to get a live video. So thank you very much for confirming that what I'm telling you again is the truth. I'm not here looking to make any money here. I just want the message getting out. I see how other people can get the message out just by making one post. And I'm like, okay, something's not right, especially when I have 5 years of research and content to go along with this eclipse. So I'm a threat here, and it's a medal of honor to know that, yeah, I'm one of the most dangerous people to this establishment, and they do not want me being seen or heard by anyone, because they know that they won't be able to BS you and fill you with lies that I won't be able to prove with the word of God and the Bible and Jesus Christ and with facts, right? So we are winning, which is why they have to attack us. I'm sharing and watching replays over and over. I'll be up late if you get back on. Blessings. Thank you, Roxanne. You've been amazing. Great help throughout this series. Thank you so much. Ride the Wind. Thank you. God bless to everyone. Thank you all. Have a good night. I will see you all soon. So I'm working hard on it to get this out there. Everything we've shared has been the absolute truth. I promise you that. So thank you, everyone.